Here he comes.
Yay!
Yes!
It looks a nice, easy way to cook with children as well. So we're going to give that a go. If anyone else fancies it, definitely worth it for the free box. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another one of our family vlogs. It is Thursday. No, it's not Thursday. It's Tuesday. It's only Tuesday. It is Tuesday, the 7th of September. I hope you are all well and enjoying this September heat wave. It is amazing. I was just about to put the pool away at the weekend, and then I looked at the weather and saw that we were going to have another spike and a bit of sunshine, as we didn't have any in August. So the kids have been out there yesterday. I think it'll be the same today and tomorrow as well. Last little bit of pool before it gets put away until next year. So they're super excited and happy they've been able to do that. I am just sitting here sorting through a list of to-dos. I've got so much at the minute to work through and to sort out. We're having our kitchen done in a couple of weeks. Haven't even started packing anything up yet. Haven't wanted to because it's been put off so many times, so I've left it as late as I possibly can in case they postpone it again. But it doesn't look like they're going to. It looks like we're all set for the 28th. Fingers crossed. So I'm just writing a list of all the loose ends we need to tie up with the kitchen man, ask a few questions, get a few last bits added in that we want done, like the floor in the pantry. We want that to be the same as the kitchen and the hall, and a few other bits like that. So we need to give them a call. We need to book a skip. So as we go through our kitchen, anything we no longer want or is broken, we can either take to the charity shop or get rid of whilst we're touching it. So we're not getting it, putting it, moving it around. It can just go straight in the skip. So I'm just having a quick go through there, trying to clear my mind a bit. I love a list. I've told you before, I love a list, and then cross them off as we go along. We also are going away in a couple of weeks, just before the kitchen is starting. So I'm trying to get everything prepared for that, because my mum and stepdad will be stopping here again for the week, looking after the animals and the pets and the dogs. So I still need to keep the house in some sort of organised fashion whilst they're here, but also have everything packed up ready for the kitchen men to start pretty much as soon as we get back. So got to try and organise all of that. It's then Alfie's birthday pretty much straight after, a week after we get back, the 10th of October. A week or so after the kitchen work has started, 10th of October. So he wants to go camping for a couple of days around his birthday, so I'm trying to organise that as well. Just so much, isn't there? Busy mum life. Wouldn't have it any other way, but try to write it all down so I can then still be present with the kids, spend time with the kids. You know how it is. So anyway, that's what I've been doing this morning. We've had a lovely weekend. Saturday, what did we do Saturday? We went to, I think it's called Birmingham Wildlife Centre, something like that. I will Google it when I get off here and I will link it down below, or I'll get Lee to write it here. It is amazing. It's only a couple of hours worth of a visit. It's not a full day. Half a day probably is enough, but it is so cheap. I think it's paid for and run by the council, which makes it cheaper, I think. Don't quote me, but I think that's why. And so I think it was £6 for Lee and I to get in, and £3 something for the kids. So it came to just £20, I think, for the 5 of us. If you're a family of 5, you will know that is amazing for a trip somewhere. It usually costs more, like closer to 80 or 100, doesn't it? So we went there. We actually went when Alfie was little, and we haven't been back since. And then it just came to me at the weekend, oh, we haven't been to that place since we took Alfie when we were little. So when he was little, sorry. So we went back there. They have a red panda, all unusual sort of animals that you don't normally get in a zoo. So there was a red panda, there was a lynx, and then there was a Komodo dragon, and there was also a, like, what was that room called? A nocturnal room, wasn't it, Alfie? What did they have in there?
Sloths.
Sloths. Real life sloths. We've never seen sloths before, have we? You love sloths, don't you? So that was amazing. And they have like a red night light, so you can see them. And we just happened to time it right when it was feeding time, and they were moving, and they really do move so slow, don't they?
Armadillo as well.
Yeah, the sloths move so slow. And there's also an armadillo pottering around on the floor in with the sloth. Here he comes. So cute.
Trouble's coming.
Oh, another one's woken up.
Flying over.
Mum.
Racing in.
Because everything's so slow in here. I think the armadillo be slow.
I know.
He's got a shell as well. He's just like trying to run.
I think that's what makes it so funny is that the armadillo's so fast and the sloths are so slow. And it was just a real, I felt it was a real like surreal moment to actually like have a sneak peek at what they get up to with them being nocturnal. And obviously we've seen like wildlife programs and stuff, but it's not the same as actually feeling like you're in their space and in their world. Yeah, well, didn't it feel like that? It was amazing. I would just pay the money to get in just to go and see the sloths and the armadillos. We timed it just right, like I said, because we went back in there just before we left. It was about 1 o'clock when we saw them the first time and they were just being fed. And then we went back in there just before we were leaving about 2:30 and they were all just asleep, weren't they? There was no movement, you could hardly see them. So we were so lucky, weren't we, to have seen them moving around, Alfie?
Yeah.
Did you want me for something?
Yeah, I was going to say, do you want to watch the Nightmare Neighbour next door?
In a bit, Alfie's got you like that, don't you, darling? Yeah. Alfie's found Nightmare Neighbour next door, and I'm sure it's like 10, 20 years old.
10?
But, yeah, it's about 10.
Well, the last one was in 2011.
Was it?
About 10 years old.
Yeah, so he saw it on like the middle of the day TV. The TV just happened to be on, and they were doing repeats. And so he's really into that at the minute, aren't you?
It's really good, actually. It's entertaining. I mean, it's quite old, but
it's funny, isn't it? It's like exaggerated, obviously.
Really.
Stories and stuff.
I think last night wasn't really exaggerated.
Do you not think?
No.
A lot of them I think are exaggerated, but Alfie really likes watching them, but he likes watching them with me, don't you? And it's something we could do together, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we'll definitely watch that again
later on.
In a bit, yeah, and also go in the pool whilst it's so nice. Yeah, the kids are just upstairs having a go on Minecraft for a few minutes with one of their very good friends. Talking about very good friends, on the Sunday we actually went and met up with who they're playing with upstairs on Minecraft at the minute. They've been chatting with each other online now for all through lockdown every day, and they get on so well. And we finally got around to arranging a meet up with them. Also another homemade family, and we actually met them through a Facebook page. Someone had set up an online group chat for the kids during lockdown, and they were on there, and they just like clicked and connected. You know, you just do with some people, don't you? And they really just get each other, no judgment, complete acceptance, and they just really get along. So we actually met them on Sunday, went to, I always say this wrong, I think it's Wicksteed Park. I'm so useless with names. I'm good at organising, but remembering is not my strong point, so I'll leave that there as well. That's another amazing day out. It's free to get in. Massive park there, a lake, lots to do, and then there's rides where you can either have a wristband or you can just pay £2.50 per token. One token gets you on one ride. Excuse me. So we did that on the Sunday. Had an amazing day with the children, the friends that they'd met. We got on so well with the parents. We all just clicked, and it was a lovely day. So we had a lovely weekend, and then yesterday we just spent it in the pool, and I was just doing a bit of my list and just trying to catch up on a few of these to-dos that I'm talking about in between spending time with the kids. Millie finished her shield that I think we showed you on one of the other vlogs. She's finished that now, so I'm just going to leave the video here. Show me. Are you pleased with it, darling?
Yeah, I love it.
You're doing a great job.
Thanks.
Let's have a look.
Mummy did the spots in the castle and the flower, and then Mummy glued it all on, but I did the jewels in the heart and I did where these places would go.
You did, it's super. I love it, darling.
Ta-da!
So shiny. Well done. Love you, darling. Yeah, and I think that's it really. I think that's all we've been up to. I think we've caught up to date now. We're going to crack on with a few bits, and like always we will take you with us on this amazingly sunny Tuesday. They're in, well, two of them are in. It is warm.
It's a warm one, guys.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sticking there.
Luckily the pool's all in the shade nearly because of our lovely pool shade. That clips on. It's only a tiny bit that isn't.
Spade, got the spade wheels on the pool. Can't help
You guys are the cutest. Look at you both.
Can I just borrow the hot dog?
No!
It's cool. It's cool that holds both of your bodies.
Hot dog!
you fall in, mate, you're going to have a shock.
This is where we depart, Mills.
Depart? Who's going to depart? You.
Mills, stop, let go. Mills.
Whoa. Whoa, oh, that's cold.
Mills, let go. Rescue my goggles. It's funny how you cannot remember much about something, but the smells really take you back to it.
The chlorine.
Yeah.
Can you get that, Ted? Yeah. Can you throw that up and get that in the thing?
In his head.
From there. That's a good game. No, bend down. So that's it. Now that's it. She got space. Oh.
Ready?
Nearly. Yay!
Yes!
Oh, my float's a submarine!
Oh, Faye! I didn't even take a last breath.
Oh, it was a very elegant fall. Ooh, so it is 4 p.m. Don't know where the day has gone. Seriously, you know, some of those days where it just whizzes by and you don't know how. Just made myself a cup of coffee. I've been doing some of the to-do list. I don't even know what I've been doing. I'm trying to rack my brains and think what I've been doing. I've just been doing things that need doing, trying to get stuff sorted like I mentioned earlier. Realised I really need to get Alfie's and Ted's birthday bits sorted before we have this kitchen and stuff done, because it's going to go on right through October, and Alfie's birthday, like I said, is 10th of October. Ted's is the 4th of November, and it might just be finished by then. Certainly not going to give me time to then start wrapping presents and make sure I've got everything. So I really need to get both of the boys' things sorted and wrapped within the next week. So I've just realised I've got to do that. Yeah, it's been a busy one. The kids have been playing in the pool. They came out for a bit, had lunch. Millie's back in there now. I think Alfie was in there, but he's just come out now. So Millie's taken some of her LOL dolls in there, and she's playing in the pool, enjoying having it to herself. I think cleaned out the guinea pigs, had a hoover through, done some laundry, all those fun things that regularly need to be done. Super warm, not moaning because this is our last bit of sunshine for the year, I think. But yeah, it's hot, isn't it, when you're trying to get anything done. So I'm about to now sit down and do the online shop, which is coming tomorrow. And then I think I'm going to sit with little Miss if she still wants to. We brought a bracelet and bead set the other day, so I'm going to sit with her and also try and make a bracelet after that. Yeah, let's get this shopping done anyway. So I'm just doing it the online shop, and I thought I would show you this that I've started using today. So it's called simplycook.com, and what it is, you pick 4 recipes from here, and then say you like the look of this one. If you click on it, they will send out these ingredients, like the spices and the sauces and the paste, and then it also gives you then the list of what it is. here that you then need to buy to go with it. I'd obviously have the serves for one. And they're super basic ingredients. It looks really, really easy to do. I'm hoping that the kids can do it with me really easy. Loads and loads of good reviews. And then you pick 4, and then you can either choose whether they send it weekly, fortnightly or monthly. And then, yeah, you just check out. I've just done one now and I got my first box for £3, so I thought I would try it because you can cancel any time. So I've just gone on now and ordered mine now, but as I went to the checkout, it actually came up and said, refer a friend, and the friends will get the box completely free if they use the code. So I'm sharing it with you guys anyway. So this is a link, and the code is 8T8 1CO. I'm just reading it off the screen now, but we'll link it down below, and I'll also pop it up here. Maybe worth trying it. It does say you can cancel any time. I haven't actually tried it yet in person, but I've seen and spoke to other people who have, and it looks really, really good. It looks a nice, easy way to cook with children as well. So we're going to give that a go. If anyone else fancies it, definitely worth it for the free box. Link's there anyway. Is that better? They've cooled down with that. They really cool you down, don't they? Right, shall we do some bracelet, miss? Should we make a bracelet before dinner? Alfie's busying away there, doing a surprise for Granny. It's a birthday soon, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've done your surprise for Granny, haven't you? Right, so we've got this, which are, what are they called? Clay beads. Link them down below. Lots of different charms in here to choose from. And then also, these are the little beads, aren't they? And they're quite thin. Ooh, and small. 1 second, darling. Lots and lots of different colours, and you get string with it. Some clasps, some more charms in here. Got these from Amazon the other day, so I'll link them down below. Very quiet table. Oops, what colours are you going to use?
I think I'm going to do pink. Pink's like darker. Pink. Pink's like hot pink. Pink. Like 2 hot pinks, 2 of these and 2 of those.
Oh, that sounds cool.
2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these. You know, so basically
A good mixture.
Yeah.
Rainbow colour. We've just trapped it into the box, haven't we, so that we don't lose the end whilst we make it. And it comes with string as well, doesn't it? Elasticated string, which is cool. You can either do it with the clasps, or you can do it just tie it together. We're all bathed. Millie's just writing Granny's birthday stuff, aren't you, for next week? So we're all organised. Then we're going to go and walk the dog before bed.
Yep. I need you some kisses.
Yeah, lots of kisses for Granny. You're having dog hugs.
Literally, I just put his lead on him and he just let go.
Oh, want to cuddle instead of a walk? That doesn't happen often, does it? Is he feeling sleepy?
You are.
Yeah, probably. He's cooled down enough now though to take him out, but he's probably still a bit hot and bothered. You good boy? His tail's wagging. You good boy?
Good boy.
Yeah, he's a good boy. Headbutt you off.
Headbutt. I have a headbutt on
You
that
okay?
side. I also have a purple foot from where a stick went in. Don't worry, I'll be in the water today. It's fine.
You wouldn't let anyone else headbutt you, would you?
No. Only the doggies. Only the doggies. I wet my hair. My hair's wet, but I didn't have a hair wash. I just wet my hair because otherwise it would be really knotty.
Yeah, and we sprayed it with the detangler, didn't we?
Yep. So basically I had a hair wash, but
Without the shampoo.
without
You didn't need a proper one, did you? Proper big hair wash.
I feel so sorry for him.
He's all right.
Boy.
He's all right. It'd be sad if he didn't have a little walk.
Huh?
It'd be sad if he didn't have a little walk.
So would I.
So it's 7:30. I'm going to sort this pool out now, get everything locked away out here before saying goodnight to Millie. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you all again for another one of our vlogs really, really soon. Bye.